Welcome back to the part 2 or part 3 of Iyalode Efusetan, a bigot who died recently and Nigerians are trolling her even in death. Now let's look at this particular tweet from her and how Nigerians are still responding and reacting to her death. This is from Iyalode Efusetan, popularly known as Absolute OPM. Let's go. If you check well, aside from drug trafficking, 90% of Igbo men in Lagos don't have complete kidneys. No, they didn't donate for humanity's sake. They sold it for money. Igbos are not only mining skulls, they mine kidneys too. Kidney miners, organ miners, Odogu, Malaysia. Now this is how Nigerians are still reacting. This is referring to a particular, tweet made by JC Okeke that God should, have mercy on her. Somebody replies, "May God care. Person wey even get issues with God because of Tinubu." Now this quoting her particular tweet, okay, that says, "You are worshiping a white guy, so I don't expect sense from you. Koshi Danu Oponu. You are as useless as your white Jesus." Now this is taking, bigotry too far. And then this is another tweet, with regards to her death. "The same thing I told one idiot yesterday. She calls herself Ayo, but she represents Ibanju. They have become wild and do not care about anything." Now if you know Ayo, this is the same lady that says even if bandits attack her family, whether not he or she transgender or hermaphrodite, says he will continue to support Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now that's the extent bigotry can actually take some individuals. Okay. So this is back to the tweet where Iyalode made a post, asking Nigerians to come to her rescue when she was suffering from the kidney problem, and Harry replied, "You will never survive this." Now this is how bigotry can actually drag on even after death. Now that was prior to her death, and even in death she's still being dragged. This is from Harry again. "Where did you bury Shalewa? Abi una don chop am?" Now this is quoting her particular tweet. "Where did you bury the 3.5 million?" referring to those that died during Biafra war in an absolute disdain manner. Another person replies that particular tweet, "Your Itel power bank after 2 months of use," with a picture of her. Now this is how mean bigotry can actually get. Another replies, "The lady went far, all in the name of bigotry." She took it very, very far. Another replies, "One of them said she's resting in peace. I say for where? In the land of organ traffickers and a time of coal mining. The destiny of Shalewa rests on the shoulders of a certain tribe, their name, Yoruba's coal miners." This is how vile, bigotry can get. Harry again, "Why spend 25 million to save a single mother of 3 when you can use it to recruit 2 million Yoruba data boys? They sacrifice Shalewa, sorry." Another replies, this is still Harry again, to another person, "You scared? No go die like Shalewa yet. I got you, pig." Twitter is a crazy place to actually be in. Twitter people no dey forget at all. They know they do it, they know they forgive. Now let's go. Now this is from Iwuna, and he says, "The entire APC Yoruba Ronu Bragodo online couldn't raise 25 million to save her. Bayo Bilisi couldn't write to Lagos state government for her sake, but he could write because of Owambe. The HRM that said he went with his team to stop Owambe exhibition couldn't go with his team to raise 25 million for her. Nonsense who always look for Igbo videos to post never posted her for one day. The FG, not Buhari guy, couldn't wire the 25 million to her. The entire APC Ronu Nigerian chapter failed her. The UK chapter of Ronu gang couldn't raise 25 million to save her. All those who go on spaces to speak cut and join English couldn't canvass for 25 million. You guys ignored her plea to saving her life, but chose to focus on Peter Obi and the Igbo people that survived 3 years of war, and you think your lifetime propaganda can stop them? If not for her vile tweets against the Igbo people would have donated 30 million for her and she would still be alive today. Now this is quoting a particular tweet from someone, and this is from Jay, and he says, "Rest in pieces. You will follow her very soon. Mocking our ancestors is bringing curses on your head. None of you will escape until you tender, public apology." Another right, "Rest on, our dear sister. May you continue to live on the memory of the faithful." Another replies, "One down, who is next? Una go cry, tire." This is from Harry again, and he says, "Christmas came early," quoting some of Absolute OPM's tweets. Okay, now this is one of her particular tweets. She says, "May you and your generation go down, and it no go better for your Jesus wonders." Now this is the extent to which bigotry can carry someone to where you don't know. They ended up setting a GoFundMe account for her, which was intended to raise about $11,000 to save her life. At the end of the day, they were only able to raise $1,611, which was not near what was needed to save her life. A lot of people did not contribute because they felt she was a bigot, and she was indeed a bigot who made vile statements, all in the name of supporting a particular government, the APC government. A lot of places where help could have come from, she blocked them with her vile and wicked statements. A lot of people saw to it that people did not contribute by tagging that a fraud. That is how mean these things can actually get. And like I always say, bad governance is a leveler. Bad governance is indeed a leveler. Twitter no dey forgive, they no dey forget. Even in death, try to always be on the right side of history. No one is stopping you from supporting what government you want to support, but in doing so, there are certain boundaries that should not be crossed. Certain boundaries that should not be crossed, because at the end of the day, bad governance is a leveler. When we stand and we cry out and we draw this government, we are looking for an egalitarian society where no one is oppressed, where everyone has access to basic facilities, including healthcare, that could save their lives in times of need. Now this is a clarion call to all the bigots out there. A wise man learns from the mistake of others, and I hope we all have learned that it is neither here nor there. These politicians you fight for every day and night, they don't really care about you. When they are sick, they find help abroad. When you're sick, you die like a miserable rat. Let that sink into your head. A word they say is enough for the wise. Make hay while the sun shines, and I'll see you again. Thank you for watching. It is your girl Florence reporting from the scene of